Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my most awesome videos. In front of us, we have the Arvin, model number 77R19. Yeah. I got that model number from the inside of the radio, which we're going to show you. This is an AM/FM classic portable radio, probably from the late 60s. This radio came donated by Chuck. Yes, Chuck. He's been donating radios to me throughout the year and last year, and yeah, he surprises me every so often with a package sitting on my doorstep. Chuck is a great patron on Patreon, and yeah, he's just an amazing person. He knew I liked this Arvin radio brand, and he reached out and sent me this, and a big surprise. I'm really happy with this little gem of a radio. So let's go over dimensions. This is 2 3/4 inches across, 4 3/8 of an inch high, and a case depth of 1.5 inches. To give you a size comparison, I have a few familiar radios. We have CC Pocket, showing you old school versus new school. There you go. Definitely quite the difference. All right, next we have the ever popular CC Skywave, just another reference point there. Skywave's still a little thinner, but a little taller there. Okay, and of course we have Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can do it like no one can. Yeah, he's the man. The Iron Can. Yep, that's it. Gives you an idea what that looks like. All right, let's go over features of the Arvin 77R19. Yes, I'll keep drilling it into your head so you know what the model number is if you decide to look for this particular one. To be honest with you, I've never seen one of these on eBay. This particular one or any other ones really that look good. So I'm pretty happy with this. I hope you guys, if you're interested in this radio, you do find one out there. I'll put a link below to the Arvin radios and you can check it out on eBay, see what they got. Okay, so left-hand side, pretty cool combo. We got this black plastic, which is textured on the back. We have this smooth gray high gloss plastic here in the middle. We have an earphone jack here, single ear only, I'm guessing. And in the front here, you can see there's like a metal bezel. Okay, front of the radio, we have the dial. We have FM 88 to 108 megacycles, rockin'. We have a log scale, and it shows your scale there, and your little indicator is orange with a blue background. AM here, we have 540 to 1600 kilocycles. Underneath that, we have the little tag, Arvin all transistor. I think that's awesome. And of course, our speaker grill, which is made of metal, and it's like a black painted look, and I really like that. And it's not dented, it looks really sharp. This is a nice looking radio. I'm guessing there's a 2-inch speaker behind there. It has a decent tonal quality. Bottom of the radio, we have an antenna support for the antenna there. And then we also have a way to open this up, which I'm going to do and show you guys what the inside looks like. Always got to check that out. Tuning wheel, volume on off wheel. Same plastic scheme there too, as you can see. Top of the radio, we have a cool antenna. This antenna is really neat. It's got this like cone-shaped top. This extends out to 18 inches. And the cool thing about this one here, so I'm going to show you because it's probably the only time I take the antenna out. It has a pivot. So this thing can like pivot 360 and go straight up. Look at that. You can lay this radio flat and have this antenna straight up. That's just amazing. Cool elbow design there. And that retracts into the radio. Go ahead and put that back in. I don't want to, just got to be careful with these type of mechanisms, but nice straight antenna. No issues there at all. This is just amazing radio. Let's go ahead and push this in here. Let's get this done. All right, let's go to the back of the radio. Pretty simple. It just kind of tells you where your on-off is. Here's your band select, FM, AM, vented case, same textured back. So let's look on the inside here. It's got a little coin slot. I use a, does it say made in Taiwan? Looks like it says made in Taiwan. I use this little nickel here. So we're going to go ahead and just pop this here real gently. And it hinges at the top, so this is kind of tricky, so I got to be careful because there's an antenna up there. Okay, so here we're on the inside. It runs on a 9-volt battery, as you can tell. And there is all our circuitry, so you can see all the cans for the FM and the AM circuits. And then we have some old capacitors, which did not need changing, by the way, which is great. My last Arvin, I had to do a rebuild for Chuck on that one. So there you go, there's our antenna. It's about the same width as the radio, so it's just slightly shy of 2.5 inches. And it appears to be nicely wound there. So I get that out of the way there, you can see, I can get that into focus. Pretty awesome setup. Tuning capacitor, a little transformer there. So, and then yeah, there's your 9-volt battery running this radio. So that's that. Now putting this back on is always a trick, but I'll show you the inside cover. There's where I got the model number. 77R19 black. Transistor radio. Ordinary parts refer to the model number and the chassis code. It's a chassis code. That's interesting. Oh, Arvin Industries is out of Columbus, Indiana. Made in Taiwan, printed in Japan. Cool. FCC sticker there. All right. Oh, there must be the cabinet code right there if you guys are interested. All right, cool. So let's put this back together. Now the trick is to angle this top piece. And of course on camera, it's a little tricky. So I'm trying to get this angled. There we go. I think I got it. Oh, the battery's sticking out the back. Just gonna click here. Okay. All right, so there we go. You got a little inside look at this radio. Pretty neat. I'm guessing the price of this radio is right around 25 to 30 bucks. And again, if you're interested, I don't know if I mentioned, but yeah, you can buy these on eBay. I've seen something like these radios, not the exact same one, but I'll put a link down below. When you click it, it takes you to the Arvin's, any kind of Arvin radio, and you can take a look for yourself to see anything like this exists. It is a cool radio. If you're into collecting classic portables, this thing is just an amazing little gem, and we'll get into that. Let's talk about FM reception, and then we'll do a little audio test. So FM reception, amazingly good. FM reception, I rate it on a 5-tier scale, so 5-star, whatever you want to call it. We have fair, okay, good, very good, and excellent. And most classic analog portable radios fall into the middle, okay to good, which is around 48 stations. This one found 52 stations, so it's a little bit above average on the FM analog, which I was very surprised. So very neat radio for that house. An old radio from the late 60s, not recapped, and it's still rocking. So definitely above average. And of course, the FM selectivity was okay to good. I noticed that this has a bit of a lead-in. You'll start to pick up a faint signal of the leading station, and as you tune, it'll dip down and all of a sudden come in strong as you tune into it's part of the circuit. But you can definitely get kind of a false tune, and you got to tune into it more to see if it's stronger as you go. So it makes it a little harder to tune the more sensitive stations, but still impressed with the radio. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this on, Radio Todderbert. I use a C-Crane FM transmitter 2, tuned to 97.7 here. You can see it flashing away. It's hooked up to an iPod, transmitting YouTube sanctioned royalty-free music. That's so this radio review doesn't become banned from certain countries, because there's a certain audio clip on there of music that can't be played in those countries. Let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll run this for a few minutes. And after that, we'll probably do an AM band scan during the day here, so we can pick up. This thing's a little monster on AM, so let's go ahead and just do this first.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
There you go. Cool. That was our little audio test with the C-Crane FM transmitter 2. Give you an idea generally what it sounds like. Definitely a higher pitch tone to it. This is really good for AM band, which you're going to see here shortly. But awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and cruise the AM band and see what we can find during the day. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that on the bottom. Let me go ahead and turn my transmitter off. Make sure it doesn't interfere here. And of course, we have the CC Skywave here for frequency checking. It's 2:31 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time near Chicago, Illinois. During the day here, we'll see what we can find. At night, it found all the stations you'd imagine, every single one of them, like WCBS out of New York City. We had WLW out of New Orleans. We had Atlanta, Georgia. We had KOA Denver, Colorado. So we had stations all over, all the big stations, and even some faint stations. So it's a very sensitive AM radio on the analog. So let's go ahead and tune this to the bottom here. And then we'll see what we can find today on the daytime scan. All right, let's turn this on. Already had it on.
Skylights and doors, specialists who know their stuff, and professional installation. Woodland has replacement and new windows, patio entry and scenic doors, and a reputation for bringing customers back for more. Every job is unique.
This is 560 WIND, Chicago.
Homeowners have trusted Woodland Windows and Doors with their projects. Woodland Windows and Doors, online at woodlandwindows.com, or stop by their showroom on the corner of Lake and Gary in Roselle.
It's the antidote for fake news. It's America First.
This is kind of a distant station. This is WILL, Urbana, Illinois. I can barely hear it. So I'm going to bring a loop out to see if that'll help it. Texan AM 200 here. A lot of noise there. We had some storms come through. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. I think we're going to find just my strong locals right now.
Against this to begin with. I also think that these panhandlers, the ones who wander in the streets and stuff, sooner or later somebody's going to get hit. That's just the reality. It is just as sure as night follows day.
This is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
And then we're going to also asking these questions about
6:20 a.m.
how is this allowed to go on. And in Milwaukee, it is illegal to stand in some of these areas, but I get it. It's tough for the cops to enforce this. All right, the city of Newark has an interesting way of dealing with this. Not only is it illegal to panhandle on, different media strips and things.
Okay, we're just picking up 640 WMFM, Peatone, Illinois. Okay, yeah, we definitely wakes up in the evening. I'm just going to double check with the Skywave here and hear what it sounds like with this radio. That way we can just verify the signal strength. Okay, so definitely the radio is a little weaker during the day here. But the locals come in fantastic.
It sends a message. No, it doesn't. Chris Bryant got hit multiple times. Hamels got hit. Rizzo got hit.
The message is we're going to be willing to keep doing this. That's the message it sends.
Okay, but
which proves your point that there is no end.
So then why are we doing it? Like, these guys are really valuable.
They're policing their game.
But they're not accomplishing anything.
No, they're not.
It's like a misdemeanor ticket for jaywalking. If that's the best way to get across the street, you're still going to jaywalk. You're not worried about the ticket. Like, Nolan Arenado is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Same with Chris Bryant. Cole Hamels is the Cubs stopper. You want to be engaging in some sort of you-know-what measuring contest that puts these guys' livelihoods and seasons on the line?
So that's WSCR, the score, 670.
That's the magic.
Sounds really good.
You're right. You can still lose. This texter said no more milk, no more meat. I talked it over with my plants, but they don't agree. What should we do? Ha ha ha. John, I've been so close to becoming a vegetarian in the past, but this gets me way closer. I totally get him better than you do, John.
WGN, Chicago, Illinois.
I was kind of on his side, but then the interview went south. I don't know why he and I were arguing, or whatever it was we were doing. John, there's change coming.
A trabajar de nuevo. Gracias, Señor, por mi hija. Gracias por todo lo que he vivido.
750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
Experiencias hoy me doy cuenta que cada día, todo el tiempo que ha pasado.
I'm Aki Weathers, Bob Larson on Chicago's weather station, News Radio 780, 105.9 FM.
WBBM Market Watch with 20 minutes left to go in the trading day. The Dow is up 62 points, the NASDAQ up 33, the S&P 500 up 7. WBBM News Time, 2:40.
Hi, I'm Walter Jacobson.
So you're WBBM 780, Chicago.
Clearly, and my concern about looking old.
Speaking with John Arbach, who's the president and CEO of Trust for America's Health, and Benjamin.
This is WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
Officer of Wellbeing Trust, and there is some statistical data they're releasing today that is just shocking about death.
Okay, this is 850 WAIT, Crystal Lake, Illinois.
Foreign intelligence service.
A representative of foreign government says, we have dirt on your opponent. Should they say, I love it, let's meet? Or should they contact
890 is WLS, Chicago, Illinois.
The distinction there on a legal basis between a foreign intelligence service and a foreign government. Coons basically broadens it out to a foreign government.
Consider thinking about them. There's another case, though. We got a big boost yesterday with the United States Conference.
See where I'm at here?
You probably don't know this name. Maybe you do. I heard about him years ago. His name is Irving Francis. He was a layman, right? He died in 2009 in Escanaba on the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And I was always disappointed I never had an opportunity to meet him. I heard of him. He was actually in the area where I broadcast many times. He had extraordinary gifts.
690 WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois.
Married, he had children. But for the last 16 years of his life, God anointed him with something so spectacular that sometimes it's hard to really comprehend.
Job for the last 2.5 years, and as soon as I got my job, I started all of the independent contractor services like
See what this is?
DoorDash, Lyft, Postmates, and it has increased my income tenfold almost. I quit my day job and I just work for myself. I think
So WHA, Madison, Wisconsin, at 9:70 a.m.
made personally for myself because it has taught me a lot about responsibility.
Robert, thanks for sharing your story with us. Dan, I wonder what your take is on this, because there are some people...
Coming up Friday, the latest finals game 6, and a look ahead at all the drama.
Okay, this is WMVP Chicago. This is ESPN station 1000 AM.
5 to 9 tomorrow morning on ESPN 1000 and the ESPN app.
It's like the dial's directly on the station,
is my favorite destination for kitchen
so that dial accuracy is dead on. Sweet.
outlets right next door. I find top brands like...
Tak robi. I tak jest. My to dzisiaj widzimy w wielu sferach.
Mówi coś panu nazwisko Sznep?
I ja powiem tak, są krytycy.
Nie, ale ja się pytam, czy mówi coś panu to nazwisko?
This is WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Może z imieniem Ryszard, czy nie za bardzo?
Kojarzę. Ja bym powiedział...
Ten pan był ambasadorem...
I want to do one of the Voice Bus trips one of these days for the lighting of the Christmas tree ceremony down there. I think that'd be a really nice thing to go to.
I would love to tag along.
1050 is WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Well, can I go in?
Hey, you know what? Let's do this. We'll have a convoy. You drive your little blue spider. I'll drive my little blue.
And last but not least, don't forget to celebrate all the dads in your life on Father's Day this Sunday.
Check this out. I think this is one of my favorite stations.
I'm Eric Paulson. Tune in tomorrow for more on Discover Wisconsin Radio.
This is the big 1070.
Cool. So WTSO 1070, Madison, Wisconsin. Now, on the weekends, they have NASCAR races, Indy races. Just a really cool sports station to listen to if you're looking for something alternative to baseball. This is really cool. 1080 WNWI, Oklahoma, Illinois. Music on WMBI, Chicago, Illinois. 11:10 a.m.
70 per state. That's an average of 70 per state. I'll just throw out a couple of things that I think are evidence of the ridiculous interference of the FBI in politics. Remember Gillum, the candidate, Democratic...
It's 11:30 WISN, and this is Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
An FBI agent offered him tickets to Hamilton in New York City. This was made an issue in the campaign, but...
To call upon Baal, the way I try to imagine him, like the religious people of our day who go to the apostate churches, who believe that there is a God, but he's a million miles away.
1160 WYLL, Chicago.
Totally irrelevant to their daily living. Those who go to church once a month to get a fix.
1180 should be right next to it here.
But then
Squirrel.
also read the horoscope, just in case.
I think we're getting it there. WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. The Squirrel, one of my favorite music stations, usually listen to during the day. Yep, sweet.
Eugenio Suárez y Kurt Casalí también sacaron la pelota del parque. Con un gran slam del dominicano Ramón Laureano, los Atléticos de
This is WRTO, Chicago, Illinois.
Tampa Bay, los Blue Jays de Toronto.
1200 AM.
6 a los Orioles de Baltimore. Rowdy Tellez conectó un gran slam.
1220 WKRS, Waukegan.
June 19th, Snapping the Boys will be on a short road trip, followed by the All-Star break.
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
It's a minute of the real baseball action.
Замечательной композиции, как Вестеры, почему же нет доставить удовольствие радиослушателям.
WSBC, this is Chicago, Illinois.
Политическими новостями и рассказывать. 1280 WBIG, Aurora. Around exactly 1300 AM, WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
and so Roosevelt met with Trump in New York at some point after the
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Yes, gotcha. Absolutely.
1310.
She got compromising materials from Trump after their short relations. Okay. And what's the nature of the...
Couple stations here. We have WNTA Rockford with Evanston, WKTA kind of overlapping each other. Okay, and I think we got 1360 over here.
You left this beautiful planet, that you could save a few lives on your way out. It's an incredible gift. Imagine what
WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
behind the gift of life. Learn more and sign up as an organ, eye, and tissue donor. Go to organdonor.gov.
Okay, this should be WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois, 1380. So these stations are pretty close to each other. This is 1390 WGRB Chicago. And I think we got 1400 right there too. So let's see if we can get 1400. Okay, music on 1400s, WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Stephen Hayes from the soccer bastion of Spain. Thanks so much, Steve. I look forward to seeing you in person this summer.
This is 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
When we come back, your phone calls 1-866-408-7669, and we'll find out.
WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. I'm just going to go up to the top here. Let's see what we can hear at the top of the dial.
Largest asset, just because she got a real estate license. This is your largest asset. Don't let a monkey put your house up for sale just because you know the monkey, really. When you're buying or selling a house, it's really important to work with somebody who's an expert. It's thousands and not tens of thousands of dollars in the balance if you screw this up.
So it's WCGO, Evanston, Illinois, 1590.
Across the country that are high octane, high protein. Some of the best producers in your entire city are our endorsed local providers. They don't sell 2 houses a year. They sell a gazillion houses a year.
I think it's all we're going to get there is 1590. Yep, that's where it tops out, right there. Okay, great. Could turn this off. Hit a little fun during the daytime band scan. You never know what you're going to find. Notice it needed a little loop, but in the evening it rocks. So this is really good for daytime locals and semi-locals. And like I said, it might need a recapping. I haven't done it yet. Didn't think I needed to, but maybe I will to see if some of those daytime stations come in a little clearer. But to be expected, it's not too bad for an older radio with a smaller ferrite in it. But like I said, the evening time it wakes up and wow, you hear them all. So if you enjoyed the video presentation of the Arvin, this is model number 77R19, black. It said that in the inside there. Please give me a like. You guys are awesome. Yes, you guys know it. You guys like watching these videos and I like making them. Love these little radios. I mean, this is just a cool classic. Can you imagine walking around with this thing? I mean, people will just be like, what's that? You got some history right here, you know, it's just a cool thing. Definitely awesome. I love it. And volt powered. I love that even better too. Two, if you love Arvin radios, yeah, I'm with you. I love them too. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon for maybe I get another one. Again, I look for these, but rarely do I find them in good shape like this, and rarely do I see them. You know, I don't see them too often. So this is just a really, in this size. I think they make bigger radios, but yeah, this size, I really like this form factor. Pretty cool. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about this Arvin 77R19. Would you buy something like this for your collection? I think it has a very unique antenna. I think it's pretty awesome. Do love the FM dial. It's definitely sensitive. AM dial is definitely workable. Ball game sounds really good on here. I mean, the tone is just right for a little portable like this. So definitely having fun. So let me know. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you next episode. Take care Goodbye.